First, Xforia Giants opening with Smith Patel and Cheyenne Jahangir. Those are Kings 11 Dallas. Very talented side. Unmuk Chand was gone for the last week, but the bowler had his arm on top of his head after that delivery. Off to taking off. So I don't think he'll let a couple of dot balls bother him. This is not a dot. Look at this strike all the way over extra cover for 8 pitches on it. I'll say more about that shortly. There's the area I'm talking about, over extra cover. This time it just goes for 4. You're going to have to deal with this batting pair. There he goes down the ground. That's an even bigger hit. And this goes for 6. Away this weekend because it's not going to be very easy. Hammered away into the deep, a little bit too straight, and 4 more runs. Not quite out of it, but a lot to go. Whipping this one away into the deep. The first ball of over number 4 goes. 0.2 is what you're looking at. Down to deep third. That's going to run away for 4 more. So the from 12, striking it beautifully on the back foot and launching this down the ground for 6 more. So you saw him. Never a bad thing to get dot balls. Slashed away over the top. That will get to the boundary. So just a little bit too much width. Too wide. You cannot bowl it on that line. An aggressive shot. In the air. Extra cover. Look out. How big a shot is that? That is 10 rows of foot. There it goes. Same direction. Same results. Over the ropes at deep after the horse has bolted because a lot of runs have come in that direction. Off the back foot, more runs here. Corey Anderson after it. Maybe Corey Anderson of 20 years ago would have gone minimally, down to 225. Off the back foot, pulling it away. 1 bounce for 4. You cannot bowl. The last one went for 4. Pulled away massively again, and this is going to be 4 more. So maybe you go to an Ali Sheik, who is a left-arm orthodox. Oh, that's going to be runs. 5 of them. Oh, sprays it down the leg side. That is criminal type of delivery I'd want to see from Adam Khan the rest of the way. That is too short. That is absolutely too short, and it ends up in section 108. Pinning your head back and just going for it. Running away down the hill, that's going to be 4. A lot of work for Adam Khan. He'll never get there. So, Syed Malhotra continuing. Short, cut away. A lot of work for the sweeper in the deep. Diving effort, but it's going to be in vain. In terms of the standings, you're in a lot of trouble here. Long hop, and it is drilled. Oh, cannot bowl that ball to him. If you're the Kings 11 Dallas, slammed away. A lot of work for Adam Khan. He'll never get there. 4 more. Cheyenne Jahangir now move on that. But bowling to 2 batters who have damage on their minds. Outside edge found. Running away down the hill for 4. So this is a moral victory for Silva. Short. Oh, he helps himself to 4 runs. Over the top of short third. Boy, you really watch out the rest of the way. Tries the scoop shot and he is knocked over. Boy, that's against to sort of cut down the angle. This is lofted in the air. Nobody out there. A long run for Unmuk Chand. He will not get there. So it goes the most aggressive batter in the side on strike. You would think they'd get better than that. And this is a catch. Simple catch in the deep. That is the end of Harmeet Singh. It'll be Rohan Rajay. Looking for the big drive. That doesn't go anywhere near where he was looking to. Here's that last ball. Over the top of short, fine leg for 4 more. His bowlers, rather, can be difficult to get away. But that's not difficult to get away. That's lofted down the ground, but straight to Sahib Malhotra. Short delivery, skied. Will it land? It is going to be out of the reach of everybody and goes away for 4. Slower delivery, tries the scoop, gets knocked over. Oh, that they could have pushed on to something more than that. Looks for a little bit of a dab there, and they get a single. Karshit Gomel will be the last on the board. Karshit Gomel and Parvez Ahuja not lost some opportunity. Look what the bowlers did. They came back beautiful in hand. Is Ehsan Adil looking for a single here? They'll get it. No, they'll not get it. Look at that brilliant. And Corey Anderson, 160 runs in the season, is the third leading batter, and that's 4 runs. Unmuk Chan, you cannot bowl there to anybody. Certainly strike the ball with the best of them. World class, obviously. Sky, this is going to be, will take some catching, and it is taken. That is Sankir Batula, and that is a big catch. Oh, how big a... Rohan Raje. Down the track, and gone! Oh, my! Unmuk Chand wanting to accelerate to be wide. So this is in fact the last over. Pull away in the deep. Go put down. Oh, how big a drop might that one be? Harmeet Singh in the position where he... A little bit of, if you call it inside baseball. Oh, hammered. Corey Anderson, 6. A little bit of the power play in position now. Lofted down the ground out of the stadium. Oh, bear in mind that'll be W. And boy, for me, if you'd really want to put yourself in the position of getting, so we'll see exactly how well he does the rest of the way here. There's in the air, catchable, 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 and taken. A Karshit Gomel with the catch. How big is that? Hit through the offside. That's going to run away down the hill for 4. Solid shot from Andreas Kraus. Didn't try to over. Need 12 and over essentially to win the game from here. There goes Andreas Kraus. It's in the air and it's out of the stadium. Huge hit. Talked earlier about the fact that he's one. Hassan. Thank you, Hassan. First ball launched into the deep and is out of the stadium for 6. Teams again play tomorrow. Down the track. Is this catchable? Over the top for 6. Oh, I'll tell you. Slammed away. A lot of work in the deep, and it goes away for 4. It was padded up to come in next, and he is a left-hander. Oh, in the air. Did he take that? Oh, he took it. What a big wicket that one is. That is a huge, huge catch. About earlier. Bowling now to Obaspinar. Down the ground. Catchable. Gone! Look at Yaqub Haidery. That celebration tells you everything you need. My end of this over, some examples of what that looks like. Ali Sheikh down the ground, very straight, and it goes for 4. Never Raja back into the attack. Short, pulled away. That's going to run away down the hill for 4. So what is that for full pitched bowling? It would seem to be all you'd need. That is another short ball, and it is out of the stadium for 6. Rohan Raja do here. In the air. Is this catchable? Is it catchable? Oh, just over the top. So 4-6-6 from Ali Sheikh around the wicket. That for me is 4 runs. The length is right, but the line is too wide. Down the ground, Ali Sheikh out of the stadium yet again. Boy, wait. There's the Yorker. Oh, he takes the outside edge and goes. Bowling his last over. This is over number 18. In the air, simple catch. Oh my goodness, that over left. Yaqub Haidery still has 1. Here's Ehsan Adil. Down the ground. Big hit, 6. Ali Sheikh, is it all on his shoulders? But Ali Sheikh is of the mindset that he can do it. That's a full toss, goes off the edge for 4 more. 6 from 23. In the air for 6 more. Wow, Ali Sheik. Off the edge and taken. What a big catch that one is. Parvesh Ahuja with a catch that didn't quite get it going today. That is the last ball of the match. The ending of, I'm just complaining, but the scorecard right there tells you everything you need to know. Remandar leading expensive than he wanted to have been, but he did get the big wicket of Ali Sheik. 1 wicket each for Amshad De Silva, 2 wickets for 45, and then Ali Sheik in